Rain is liquid water in the form of droplets that have condensed from atmospheric water vapor and then precipitated, that is, become heavy enough to fall under gravity. Rain is a major component of the water cycle and is responsible for depositing most of the fresh water on the earth. It provides suitable conditions for many types of ecosystems, as well as water for hydroelectric power plants and crop irrigation.
Rainwater harvesting is a technique used for collecting, storing, and using rainwater for landscape irrigation and other uses. Normally, when it rains, the rainwater pours off your roof, down through your gutters, and runs off into your yard or street. With rainwater harvesting, your rainwater is collected in a water storage tank or cistern and stored for later use.
Cleaning the dishes. Cleaning the toilet.
Rainwater is an economical alternative to public water, especially for exterior water uses, such as landscape irrigation that require minimal filtration. Rainwater can supplement limited groundwater resources. With reduced extraction rates, low-yield groundwater wells and springs can last indefinitely. Rainwater is often the only viable water source in arid regions or on islands where other water resources may be high in salt, limited in availability, or very expensive. Rainwater is low in minerals, so it is ideal for laundry, dishwashing, hair washing, and car washing. Rainwater is not regulated by municipal water restrictions. During periods of drought, rainwater can protect investments in landscaping, garden ponds, and swimming pools. Rainwater can cause leaky basements, eroded foundations, overflowing sewers, soil erosion, and water pollution.
Advantages of rainwater harvesting. Easy to maintain, utilizing the rainwater harvesting system provides certain advantages to the community. First of all, harvesting rainwater allows us to better utilize an energy resource. Reducing water bills. Water collected in the rainwater harvesting system can be put to use for several non-drinking functions as well. For many families and small businesses, this leads to a large reduction in their utilities bill. Suitable for irrigation. As such, there is little requirement for building new infrastructure for the rainwater harvesting system. Most rooftops act as a workable catchment area, which can be linked to the harvesting system. This also lessens the impact on the environment by reducing use of fuel-based machines. Reduces demand on groundwater. With increase in population, the demand for water is also continuously increasing. The end result is that many residential colonies and industries are extracting groundwater to fulfill their daily demands. Reduces floods and soil erosion. During rainy season, rainwater is collected in large storage tanks, which also helps in reducing floods in some low-lying areas. Apart from this, it also helps in reducing soil erosion and contamination of surface water with pesticides and fertilizers from rainwater runoff, which results in cleaner lakes and ponds. Can be used for several non-drinking purposes. Rainwater, when collected, can be used for several non-drinking functions, including flushing toilets, washing clothes, watering the garden, washing cars, etc. It is unnecessary to use pure drinking water if all we need to use it for some other purpose rather than drinking. Disadvantages of rainwater harvesting. Unpredictable rainfall. Rainfall is hard to predict, and sometimes little or no rainfall can limit the supply of rainwater. It is not advisable to depend on rainwater alone for all your water needs in areas where there is limited rainfall. Rainwater harvesting is suitable in those areas that receive plenty of rainfall. Initial high cost. Depending on the system size and technology level, a rainwater harvesting system may cost anywhere between $200 to $2,000, and benefit from it cannot be derived until it is ready for use. Like solar panels, the cost can be covered in 10 to 15 years, which again depends on the amount of rainfall and sophistication of the system. Regular maintenance. Rainwater harvesting systems require regular maintenance as they may get prone to rodents, mosquitoes, algae growth, insects, and lizards. They can become as breeding grounds for many animals if they are not properly maintained. Certain roof types may seep chemicals or animal droppings. Certain types of roofs may seep chemicals, insects, dirt, or animal droppings that can harm plants if it is used for watering the plants. Storage limits. The collection and storage facilities may also impose some kind of restrictions as to how much rainwater you can use. During the heavy downpour, the collection systems may not be able to hold all rainwater, which ends in going to drains and rivers.
The benefits of harvesting rainwater. Rainwater is a renewable, sustainable, and a high-quality water source for your home. Some of the benefits of collecting and storing rainwater include diminishing flooding, erosion, and the flow to stormwater drain by reducing peak stormwater runoff, reducing water bills and demand on your community's drinking water supply by using rainwater for flushing toilets, washing clothes, watering the garden, and washing cars. Improving plant growth by using rainwater for irrigation because stored rainwater is free from pollutants as well as salts, minerals, and other natural and man-made contaminants. And lastly, making use of a valuable resource that is free.